let's do some SPF makeup with Color Science. And I'm going to give a couple tips about skincare because every time I do a look with just SPF makeup, I always get comments like, well, you have perfect skin, you have really good skin, like I have acne, like this is not going to relate to me. First of all, not every piece of content is going to relate to everyone. That's one thing. But there is some skincare tips that I want to give at a deeper level instead of just saying, here's this product, those are superficial. You need to understand the deepness when it comes to skin, wellness, yourself, results, life, and all of that. And this is coming from a solo esthetician that has been in the game for 6 years and also has been on her own wellness journey for the past 3 years and has dealt with different kind of people. So let's get into it. Okay, before we get into the SPF makeup, I do want to put in the Natasha Denona hydrating serum. It's the Skin Glass Energizing and Hydrating Primer Serum. I absolutely love this. It hydrates my skin, it plumps my skin, it makes my skin look so good. And yes, I'm gonna do my nails. Come on, like it's the holidays and I still don't have my nails done. I've been giving them breaks because I've been doing it for so many years that, you know, I needed to give it a break, but I should be on top of my game because it's the holidays. But whatever. Okay, so I completely forgot to record me applying this Unforgettable Sun Protection face shield from Color Science in Glow. So that's what I have on my skin right now. That's why it's so glowy. And I know I just put the Natasha Denona hydrating serum, but I'm a glowy girl. Like, I love the glow. I will put everything that's glowy on my skin. So, skin tip number 1. You should be on your journey for the sake of you, like your self-care, your self-love, your whole well-being, instead of obsessing over like the results, instead of obsessing of what are people going to think, outside validation, all of that. Because when you are thinking about other things besides your own well-being, you're going to be super compulsive. You are going to go online and try to find what the next influencer has done to her acne, and then you try that and then realize that it has burned you or it has made you more has brought you more acne. And honestly, like, yes, you can go online and get advice, but you need to know your own skin type. You need to know what you can handle. That is self-love, because you are being intentional and you're being mindful of yourself. So if you don't know your skin type, you don't know how to take care of your skin, go to an esthetician. Go to someone that is professional that can tell you, this is your skin type, this is what I recommend, and all that jazz, and teach you about skin so you can understand how it works, so that you can go out in the world and do things intentionally and make sure that you're doing things right when it comes to your skin. So let me get into this. This is the Unforgettable Face Shield in Flex SPF 50, and the Glow was SPF 50 as well. So this does go on white, but watch, it's like magic. Okay, so let me rub that in. And the self-love aspect goes for anything you want in life, okay? So if you are trying to lose weight, you know, you have to do it with the intention of you taking care of yourself, eating correctly because you want to take care of yourself. And I'm saying this from experience because I've been on my wellness journey for the past 3 years now, and I had to go on it because I hit rock bottom with my health. I was dealing with a lot of stress before those 3 years, you know, running a business, having lack boundaries within myself and my business. I was constantly people pleasing. I was not eating correctly because I was working back to back to back. I was not drinking water. I would come home and eat a bunch of junk food, and that messed with my gut, that messed with my weight, that messed with my skin, that messed with a lot of things going on in my life. You know, I wasn't managing my stress and all of that. And once I, you know, beginning of my journey, I'm like, I cannot do this to myself anymore. I went to the hospital 2 times because of my gut. You know, this is TMI, but I would go to the bathroom and I would bleed because of how irritated things were going on in there, and I had to go to the colonoscopy twice. And yeah, you don't want to get to that point because I was constantly under stress and I was not thinking about myself. So you get the picture here. I was not thinking about myself, and I was doing things that was hurting myself and not taking care of myself. So once I started my wellness journey, and I was like, I need to do this because I love myself and I want to be here for a very long time, and I just want to become better, and I just want to be healthy. So once I started, you know, managing my stress, you know, meditation, having a calming morning routine, night routine, you know, eating anti-inflammatory foods, you know, going on calming walks, going to the park and just being by myself, journaling, all of that to have like anti-stress, and then also for my gut as well, because when you're stressed, that also affects your hormones and your gut. So, and then that can affect your skin. So I would do that. I would anti-inflammatory foods, eating healthy, drinking water, you know, juices, all of that, and even working out, of course. And I dropped weight like that. And, you know, my hands used to be puffy. My face used to be so big and round. Let me get to the next step because I'm like babbling over here. Okay, this is the Color Science Color Balm in Violet Haze. This is like the blush, and it has SPF 50. Smile, smile. Such a pretty color. And I will have all these linked in this video in the description, and also like I have a site where it has everything, so I will link that as well, whatever is easier when I get off of this and edit everything. But as I was saying, one second, my boyfriend's calling me. Okay, so my boyfriend said that there's smoke all up in the air, and I went to go look, and there wasn't any smoke. He just said to keep the doors closed, keep the windows closed so nothing gets in the house. Hopefully, if you're in Florida, is there something in the air right now? Because even the neighbor app, people are freaking out. Hopefully there's nothing going on. Anyways, next step is I'm gonna do the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. It's a little too dark. I'm gonna do the Anastasia Cream Bronzer in Amber. I was gonna do the Color Balm from Color Science in Bronze, but it's a little too thick, and this is really smooth. I like the Color Balm, I promise you, but I just want to do this, okay? I just want to do it. Anyways, I forgot where I last left off, but I'm sure the point of me telling you about my wellness journey is that when I stopped caring about like my results and I cared about my health and my well-being, I saw results without expecting results. And I also forgot to mention that, you know, I had PCOS and I had hormone all my life. Not all my life, since I hit puberty, because that's when I lost like my period. I would get it every 1 to 2 times a year, 3 times in a good year. And I was on birth control, and I was doing a bunch of tests, and like, yeah. And I got off of it a few years ago because I wanted just to be holistic and heal myself naturally. So wellness journey, you know, eating correctly, working out, managing my stress, which is a big one. Guess what? I get my period every month. Every month I get my period. You know how that feels to me? To someone that never used to get their period? My cycle? I hear a bunch of police officers and firefighters. Hopefully there's like not like a big fire because of that smoke my boyfriend told me about. Hopefully everything's okay. But anyways, so what happened? I lost 13 pounds of weight, a bunch of inflammation, weight gone, to the point where people were like saying, what are you doing? Like, it's been a short amount of time if you lost that weight. At first I was like, am I sick? Like no, I was just eating correctly and, you know, getting away from inflammation. I need to stop rambling. Anyways, I healed my gut. You know, like before I used to not be able to hold down any food. Anything would just irritate me, send me to the bathroom. And now that I was healing it, I was able to kind of incorporate a little bit of milk and things that would normally irritate me. I was able to consume. I don't over consume them. My skin has cleared. I barely break out, and if I do, it heals super fast. And my hormones balanced, you know, like just by taking care of myself naturally. So like I said, the point is take care of yourself without expecting the results, because the results will just come naturally and fast. Okay. Now, yeah. Blend, 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 blend. I need to get used to this YouTube because I just babble a lot. And I'm an introvert, by the way. Like, I don't talk a lot, but when I talk about things that I'm really in love with, like, I'm all over the place because I want to get in on the information. So hopefully you guys can catch up, but I will learn to make sure to not be all over the place. I promise. But I hope you guys get the point of me telling you this. Another thing, you got to take accountability. You got to take accountability. Stop blaming all these outside sources for your skin acting up. If you went out on a girl's day, guy's night, you wore makeup, you know, you went straight. There's a lot of police, and I don't know if you can hear it because I have this microphone fluffy thing on there. My camera's about to die. Let me charge this real quick. Okay. So it's been about an hour since I said that my camera was about to die, and I just started to record now, and I forgot to share what this was. So this is the Color Science Total Eye Renewal 3-in-1. So this has like SPF, focus, SPF 35, an eye cream, and a concealer all in one. So what did the last thing I said? And yes, I applied on here and a little bit on here. The last thing I said was accountability. You got to stop blaming other things for your issues, your skin issues, any issues in your life, and start to take accountability. Because let's say if you go out to a club, girls' night, whatever, and you come home, you're too tired, and you sleep in your makeup, and the next day, you know, you're in bed all day, still with that same makeup. Trust me, I've had clients come in with 2 days worth of makeup on their face, and they wonder why they're breaking out. So you got to take accountability for your actions. If that's what you're doing, and then you're constantly seeking, you know, advice online for like advice, skincare, going to see an esthetician, dermatologist, and you're not even doing the necessary work that you need to do, and you're not taking accountability, then what's the point of you even getting that advice? Okay, because everything, your lifestyle, everything you do internally, mindset, all of that plays a big role in your skin and a lot of things in your life. So if you're not eating well, if you are constantly under stress and you're not trying to manage it, if you are lacking self-love and, you know, you don't have self-compassion, you know, you're doing things compulsively, like all of that plays a big role in your life. So accountability is big. If you're breaking out, step back, seeing what you're doing, you know, if you're not cleansing your face, if you're not, you know, even using the right products, if you are not, you know, taking care of your well-being, that all plays a big role. If you have gut issues, if you have hormonal issues, and you're not even taking care of those issues, you know, take accountability of those things. Start taking care of yourself. It all plays a role in taking care of yourself and loving yourself. It all is in that bubble, okay? Okay, so this is not a SPF either, but it's the powder to lock in my eye makeup. It's a Givenchy Prison Libre powder in Rose, Volet Rose. So my light is just flying everywhere. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. You good? Stay. Okay, getting some powder. Oh my god, that's a lot. Chill. Okay. Put it on this under eyes. I love how it looks. Okay, so the rest is not gonna be SPF except for like the lips is gonna have SPF on it. But this is the Pat McGrath blush, the Skin Finish Divine Blush in Nude Venus. It's a beautiful blush, and I want to lock in my, you know, Color Science Color Bomb. I don't know who's working upstairs. You probably can't even hear it on this, so good for you, because I can. So remember Rimmel? You know, we all loved Rimmel back in the day. I still use their bronzer, and this might be super old, and I'm an esthetician. Yes, I know, like, we're supposed to throw out expired stuff, but I love my bronzer, and it still works. Leave me alone. It's the Sun Bronze bronzer. I just love it, and that is that. Okay, thanks. Thank you. I keep having to check my nose because every time I make a YouTube video and I think I look good, I look at the video and then look in the mirror and I'm like, I have a little boogie in my nose. Like, I'm making sure that I don't do that to myself this time. All good. Then I'm gonna go in with the MAC Whisper of Guilt highlighter because I love this highlighter. I don't know if you do, but I love it. I love it. Wow. Ooh. I used to be so into makeup back in the day. Like, that was my first love. Like, I knew all the tips and tricks. I knew all the designs for the eyes, and then I fell in love with makeup. I mean, with skincare, because I went to esthetician school. But I'm getting back into it because I want to be a creator and I want to do like lifestyle and beauty vlogs and videos and all of that. And I'm like, I should get back into it because it's pretty fun. You know, I love looking beautiful and I love playing with makeup and all that. So for my lips, I'm like deciding if I want to do the Benetint. This is not the one with the SPF, obviously, with my little lip moisturizer, or I want to do my Color Science Lip Shine in Rose SPF 35. I just love how it like makes my lips look with these two. So I'm gonna just show you, and then maybe I'll just apply that over it. I don't know. I know it looks like I had Gatorade or something, but just hold on. This is the Trader Joe's lip mask. I use it as like a gloss. I just love how it looks on the lips. Okay, so the moral of this video and my tips is that skin, your well-being, yourself is much deeper. Your results will come when you focus on loving yourself. When you learn to take accountability, when you become your own advocate, when you are doing things for yourself, okay? You cannot be going out and, you know, blaming the world and also stress management is very big. That is something you need to take care of. You need to learn self-love, self-compassion. You need to speak to yourself with kindness, because this is your body, you know, this is what you have and this is what you got to deal with, and you need to love it. I've gotten a lot of clients that would come in and like would be embarrassed and, you know, want to have their skin like their friends. They're like, oh, like I want to be like them, and they're constantly obsessing over having perfect skin, which is triggering more acne because of the stress. You know, mental health is very important. Your mindset is very important. There's a mindset to skin connection, okay? Like, when you are doing things with love, when you're moving with intention, when you're moving with mindfulness, when you're moving with love, all of that, self-care, with the self, it's everything. Heal. Start, if you have a lot of trauma, this is much deeper. I'm a deep person, okay? Because I've gone through this. I've had to go to therapy. I've had to do a lot of things to heal because I've held on to a lot of pain. And once you start healing, you start to look at life a little bit differently. You start to really fall in love with yourself and have compassion when you start to heal and realize that, you know, maybe your attitude is not who you are. Your attitude is made up from what you've gone through as a child. And, you know, this is a story for another day. I can go deep into that, you know, trauma and all of that, because it plays a really big role in our lives. A lot of things we've gone through when we were younger, it will travel with you through life and turn you into a person that you're not, okay? There's a lot of unhappy people in this world walking around, you know, thinking that this is who they are, but it's their traumas that made them that. It's not who you are. So I could be making another video, but the point is that a lot of things play in our lives, and a lot of things that we are in control of, that we can take care of, but we think we can't. That, you know, that's why we decide to blame everything else in the world, and that's not the case. We can take care of a lot of things. I even believe in, you know, I'm not even gonna get into that. I'll make more YouTube videos, I promise. But the point is to love yourself, move with love, and you'll see the results. I promise. You'll see it flashing before your eyes because you were taking care of yourself. You were so deep in love with yourself that you're like, wow, I lost this weight. Wow, my skin is clearing. And I'm not even focusing on that because I am falling in love with the journey. Okay, so hopefully you like the look. Next time I will do it with this lip shine, which I love, but I wanted just to keep this lip look. So have a great day, and until next time, yeah, bye.